Hey guys, it's Mrs. Cole here. Hopefully you all worked on your fraction strips yesterday and I got a lot of pictures and a lot of responses from all you, so that was awesome. I know most of you said that the easiest one to make was the whole, obviously. That's pretty easy to make. And most of you responded that the 10th was the most difficult to make. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So we have 6 equal pieces of paper. So what I found the easiest thing to do was just fold a regular size paper in half. And then I have my little cutting tool here. So you could just use scissors. And I just cut all the papers and made sure that they were absolutely equal in length and size. So 2, 4, 6, perfect, because I have to make these 6. Okay. One whole, very easy. One whole. Done. Half. Just fold it in half. Make sure your corners meet up. And easy peasy. Now, the fraction that goes along with that, I'm sure you were all able to figure out, is that. Some people asked if it was okay if they cut it. Absolutely, you can cut these. Thirds. Okay, so thirds, you have to make sure that they are all equal. That's the thing about fractions. All the sections have to be equal. So I'm going to join this corner up to this fold and make sure that it's absolutely even. And I gotta make sure the inside is even too, like that. Okay, so all 3 pieces look even, pretty much. Okay, so thirds, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. All right, done. All right, fourths. So with fourths, or sometimes we refer to that as quarters, you want to get your halves, and then quarters is half of a half. So you just fold the half in half, and there we have our quarters. 1/4, 1/4, quarter, and 1/4. And if you want to cut these for tomorrow's lesson, you may do that. All right, 6. This was another tricky one. So again, I'm going to fold it in my thirds again, and that's how I'm going to make my 6. So I want to make sure that I have 3 equal pieces, just like I did before. Right there. And then each of those I'm going to fold in half to make my 6. So you can see that I'm taking each section and folding it in half. And I'm using the crease marks to sort of help me there. 2, 4, 6, perfect. Okay. So 1, 6, 1, 6. All right, so now the tricky one, the 10ths. There's a few ways that you can do this, but I like to use my calculator to do this. So I'm going to measure the length of the paper, okay? So when you're using a ruler, zoom it in here, sometimes you have a little blank spot on your ruler. You have to make sure to start your measurement right where the line is, right there, okay? So this paper is 28 centimeters. Remember to use the centimeter side. Sometimes the other side is inches, which we know is American. So we're using the metric centimeters. So it's 28. So I want 10 equal pieces. So what operation do I have to use? Well, the length of the paper is 28 centimeters. I want to divide it in 10 equal pieces. I cross it out because I just said 10 pieces, but the pieces have to be equal. That's where we're dividing it. And that means each piece has to be 2.8 centimeters. So what I would do is I would take my ruler right here and start it again right at the black line and do 2.8. Now I know that's 2 little hash marks or 2 little marks away from 3. So I would go like that and then do 2.8, 2.8, 2.8, all the way until the end. And I actually did a finished one because I knew it'd take a while. So each piece is 2.8, okay? And that gives us the 1/10. And what you can do when you're drawing the lines is you can actually go on along the bottom too, and this makes it easier, is if you also do 2.8 on the bottom and then join the lines, kind of like, so here's my original piece, so 2.8, and then I would go along the bottom and also do 2.8, and then I would join the lines, and that keeps the line straight. All right, and then voila, we are done.